Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our NIEBS home school. My dear students, I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Sanjida, Rahman, assistant teacher of National Ideal English Version School, Deshi. Today I am going to take a science class for the student of class 6, and our today's class topic is chapter 5, CQ number 2 and CQ number 3. In our today's class, we will discuss question answer CQ2 and CQ3, and our lecture number 7. Now let's start our class. In our previous class we discussed chapter 5, photosynthesis. In this chapter we learned how photosynthesis take place, what is the type of the photosynthesis and what is the byproduct of the photosynthesis, and which is the reaction of the photosynthesis. Now we learn the question answer from this chapter. Now read the question. CQ number 2. Here is the reaction: carbon dioxide plus R, then sunlight and chlorophyll. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they produce S plus water plus oxygen. Now A. Question: what in this world is the source of all energy? Number B. Why does photosynthesis not take place at night? Number C. How is the compound as produced in the reaction given in the stem? Give explanation. Number D. Analyzes the importance of the above reaction in the animal world. There is the stem and question of your CQ number 2. Answer: what is the world? What in this world is the source of all energy? Answer: the source of all energy in this world is the sun. So we know that sun is the source of all energy in this world. Number B. Why does photosynthesis not take place at night? Answer: the main factors of photosynthesis are: 1. Carbon dioxide, number 2. Water, number 3. Light, and number 4. Chlorophylls. Each one is a part and parcel of this process and it cannot go on without it. So, as sunlight is absent during the night, the process cannot take place. Now you cleared that, because photosynthesis cannot take place at night because there is no sunlight, and photosynthesis cannot take place without the presence of sunlight. Number C. How is the compound as produces in the reaction given in the stem? Give explanation. We found here is the carbon dioxide plus R. In presence of the sunlight and chloroplast, they produce S. So how this S produced? Answer: the reaction in the stem is photosynthesis. By reacting with carbon dioxide, R has produced S, water and oxygen in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, even though R and S are unknown. By observing the participants and products, we can recognize that R is a water and S is a glucose. So here is the reaction: carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they produce glucose and byproduct oxygen. It can easily be described how S was produced. As plants absorb water from the soil and pass it to the leaf and get carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, they react with light and chlorophylls to produce glucose, S. Oxygen is released as a byproduct. So here is the photosynthesis process, and now you can understand that how the glucose produced. Now question D. Analyzes the importance of the above reaction in the animal world. Answer: the reaction in the phages passage indicates photosynthesis. The importance of it is given below. Number 1. Green plants produce their food, glucose, necessary for their survival. This food is also used by other organisms directly or indirectly for their survival. Number 2. The source of energy is sunlight, which is trapped by plants as chemical energy and converted to food, that means glucose, by the process of photosynthesis. In this process, oxygen is released as a byproduct, which is used the total living world for their survival. Number 3, various types of metabolic activities take place in living being that is based on respiration, which is again dependent on oxygen produced by photosynthesis. Number 4, carbon dioxide is released in respiration by all organisms, which is absorbed by the plants through photosynthesis, saving the living world from a certain death. Here is the question answer. I think you understand this, the stem and the question and also the answer. Now we discuss creative question number 3. This question is out from your book, and here is the stem. This figure is from your book. You see there, here is a glass beaker and there is water in this beaker, and under the beaker there is a hydrola plant, and on the top of the hydrola plant there is a funnel, and on the last part of the funnel there is a test tube, and we found that in the hydrola plant oxygen is produced and it is going on the upper phase of the test tube. Now we read the question. A. Write the name of the two phases of the photosynthetic process. Number B. What type of advantage is seen if there are more stomata in a leaf? Number C. Describe the process of pouring water in picture A above. Number D. The plants marked A in the stem helps to complete various tasks of animals analysis. Now answer. Write the name of two phases of the photosynthetic process. Answer. The two phases of photosynthetic process are light or photophage and dark phage. Number B. What type of advantage is seen if there are more stomata in a leaf? Gaseous exchange during photosynthesis becomes easier if there are more stomata in a leaf. So, the rate of the process will rise if there are more stomata in a leaf. So, if in a leaf has more stomata, the photosynthesis process will be easier and fast. Number C. Describe the process of pouring water in picture A above. Now, you have to describe why we pour water in this glass beaker and what is the advantage. Number C. Answer C. Picture A is a part of the experiment of discharging oxygen by photosynthesis. In the experiment, water is poured into the beaker and 2/3 of it is filled. Fresh hydrola plants are placed in the beaker and a funnel is inverted over them. Now, a water-filled test tube is inverted on the nozzle of the funnel so that water can be replaced by the gas formed within it. D number question. The plants marked A in the stem helps to complete various tasks of animals analysis. Number D answer. The plants marked A are hydrola. They are used in experiments for producing oxygen by photosynthesis. In this experiment, hydrola produces primary food glucose and a byproduct oxygen. Food is required in performing various tasks. We get it from the food through respiration, which not only produces energy but also heat, both needed for our survival. In this way, hydrola and other green plants contribute to nature, helping out all living organisms to survive and perform their various tasks. My dear students, in our today's class, we discussed creative question number 2 and creative question number 3. I hope you can understand these two question answer. You will memorize this question answer at your home, and your homework for the next week is homework number 4, CQ3. I hope all of you will do the homework properly and submit it in the due date. Till then, keep well. Assalamu alaikum.